Pandemic has changed the world as we know it, and these young Filipinos took this crisis as an opportunity to do more and bring positive change to their field and the community. Out of 100 nominees, only 7 were chosen as the outstanding young men of 2020, and we are honored to have 2 of them on the final word. Joining us now live from the TOYM awarding ceremonies at the Bonifacio Global City in Taguig are Attorney Lesley Cordero and Philippine Army Captain Ron Villarosa. I can see both of you now with those medals, and behind you, the trophy, which was designed by national artist Abueva. Congratulations, Lesley. Congratulations, Captain Ron.
Thank you very much, Rico, and good evening to everyone who's watching the show.
Thank you, Sir Rico.
So now, both of you belong to a distinguished group of former TOYM awardees, such as the late Senator Benigno Aquino. You have national artist Napoleon Abueva, Gabriel Flash Elorde, Lea Salonga. So, Lesley, let me start off with you. What does it feel like to receive this most prestigious recognition?
Honestly, Rico, I feel grateful, humbled, as well as scared. Grateful because we're honored to be part of this distinguished or elite organization, but also humbled because we know that we have a lot to do and we need to contribute more, but scared because of the challenge ahead of us, that it's not enough to get this trophy and this medal. We have to prove to the others that we're deserving and also that we're ready to pay it forward to convince others, inspire others to do.
Paying it forward, Captain Villarosa, and you're one of the few military men who has received this recognition in the TOYM's 61-year history. What does this recognition mean to you and the armed forces?
Well, ang masasabi ko lang po, this award actually goes, hindi lang po ito para sa akin. Actually, this is for the whole of the armed forces. Especially yung category na napasukan natin is under ng community development. It only shows na yung AFP natin has transition from the brute AFP na alam natin na ang alam lang is fighting battles. We are now into winning communities. So hindi lang po competency namin is nasa paggera, kundi kung paano rin pagsilbihan ng ating kapwa Pilipino sa pamamagitan ng mga developmental needs. And this award means a lot para sa amin because really this is the transformation of the AFP na alam natin talagang bala lang yung alam naming pagalawin. Pero sa ngayon makikita natin na we are bringing development in the far-flung areas, especially dun sa mga areas na hindi naabot ng ating governance.
And of course, being a captain of the Army and being in the armed forces for many years, you have not raised arms, but you have helped plan and implement many livelihood, evacuation, education, and infrastructure programs in conflict areas, Captain Ron. How did you go about creating these systems?
Yes, sir. Tama po kayo dyan. It's a very challenging experience. No? Usually, ang alam lang natin sa armed forces talaga, mga tanke lang yung dinadala natin, mga weapons of war lang. So, with the advent of our development and security support plan, Kapayapaan, yung armed forces ngayon is now really an agent on how to develop yung ating mga far-flung area. It's very challenging kasi when you go to those areas na talagang walang governance, you will realize that people rebel sa government natin not because they really wanted to, but because they have no other choice dahil walang nag-aaral sa kanila. So, and because of that, you have to realize yung weapon mo sa kanila is not guns, but rather development.
And Lesley, given these uncertain times we are in right now, this pandemic, what more can be done for our country?
I think it's crucial to be able to prepare, not just at the national level, but also at the local government level and at the community level, because we want every community and every individual or every Filipino to have a fighting chance when this next disaster or this next crisis happens. We all know, Rico, that this pandemic is not going away in the next 1 or 2 years. So we need to live with it and we need to be more resilient to be able to manage and deal with this.
Captain, can we really have lasting peace in the South?
Sir, peace is a shared responsibility. Hindi lang po the responsibility ng armed forces. It takes the whole of the Filipino people to fight terrorism. The armed forces can only do so much to keep violence at bay. Pero once na yung violence na yun has been away, we need to have good governance, we need to have development, and all of those must come together so we may attain last and lasting peace. Sabi nga ni former Governor Hatama na without justice, there can be no peace, and without peace, there can be no justice. It only comes to show na part lang po ang AFP sa solution natin sa South. It takes the whole of us, the whole of the Filipino people, to again have a resilient nation.
And Lesley, we are at a critical juncture right now of this pandemic. The vaccines are arriving soon. How can we help our kababayans understand what getting immunized means for all of us?
Rico, I think it's crucial to have vaccine literacy and to do this, to communicate this in a language that is understood not just by the elite or not just by the people in government, but to explain it in such a way that every Filipino in the community would be able to understand. This is important. If you want our economies to reopen, if you want jobs, if you want our kids to go to school, it's important to be vaccinated.
Attorney Lesley Cordero, Captain Ron Villarosa, we are truly proud of you and congratulations on your Outstanding Young Men Awards.